and a big new challenge. Many of you may know of the YouTuber Suellio Almeida, who made a name for himself being a sim racer and progressing into racing in real life. And the series that he races in is the Radicals. So I thought I'd give it a go as well in the SR10 Radical at Spa. It's going to be a great way to kick off 25. Join me for qualifying. And here we are, coming across the line at Spa in the Radical to start our first qualifying lap. Now coming up to La Source. Oh, maybe not the best corner. Now I actually did finish top of my open practice session. So I didn't get a lot of time in the car, but it was valuable time. I have to say, I don't think this car actually sounds particularly good. I also think that even though it looks like it has a lot of downforce to, to a layman, I don't actually think it does. It doesn't feel like it does anyway. It feels like you've put kind of a V12 in a go-kart, but now they do, I'm pretty sure they do have big engines. I think they might have a V8 from memory, but look, I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, it feels incredible. Oh, little bit of the rear stepping out there as I tried to brake whilst the wheels on the curb still. Coming up to Pouon. Braking deeper into that corner so we don't go off track. Feeding it back into the apex. And out again. This is nice. Oh, that was a bit slow. This feels slow through this chicane here. But it is steady. It is steady. And that's what we need to at least start with. Keep it on track. Because this is going to be a longer race. I believe it's 13 laps of this, which is, in this car, a 2 minutes, 15-second lap. So it's about a half an hour race. 2:14.3. There you go, 2:14 from the leader. See if I can get anywhere near that.
The leader's just done a 2:13.9.
Oh, okay, I wasn't setting. Oh no! Oh, I've gone on the power too early. Oh no, and I'm gonna have to take the white flag lap to salvage something from this session. No! No, I've got off track. Oh, what's the point? And our stupid mistake has cost us big time. We are starting second from the back, where we could have been in the top half. But it's time to grid at Spa, so join me as we head there. And the lights are on.
Get ready. Go.
And we're away. Oh, wheel spin. Oh. Okay, I didn't really know how to start the car the best, so we got some wheel spin, but I made up a position. As we... Oh, gotta be gentle on those tires now. Cold as we go through La Source, the first corner. So we lost one position, gained one, so we're net exactly the same as we lift off slightly to avoid any contact. Oh, we got a 1X there, cutting the corner slightly. Says we have to give back time. We've got Pete Parasetti coming up hard behind us. Not going to go into this too hard. As we defend our position there and stay hot on the tail of Sean. We might even try something in here quickly because I know I'm faster than him at the moment. And it will be good to stay in touch with the rest of these guys here. So good start. We're up one position. So we come into Pouon behind Palmer. Oh, we might cop another 1X there. Yes, we do. Going a little bit wide. Staying in touch with everyone. Got to keep that safety rating in mind, though. Seems like there's been an incident, maybe. Someone apologizing on the radio. Palmer's gone wide.
Palmer in the gap's now 0.3.
And we've taken him. It's an unexpected place, but we've taken him as he made a little mistake and we took to the inside. A little blink from his car as we went past, but the move is done.
And their rating is 0.9. 2.9.
So up a couple of positions now into P8. This is lap 1 of 11, remember. Now through the bus stop. Oh, someone's done what I did in qualifying.
Bus stop. We think it might be.
And he spun 2 people. Oh, there's another one. He's gone into the pits. That means we're going to make up a couple of places as we shift. Luke Palmer's coming in to try and get his place back. But we held it. Oh, it's not the greatest exit from La Source there. It wasn't a great corner at all. But P6 now with those 2 spins as well. Palmer again hot on my tail. So come into Eau Rouge and Radion. Staying within track limits this time. Now he is going to get a slipstream behind me, but I'm getting one behind Paul Chappell in front of us. Oh, he's very close to me. Good racing, good racing. He really shifted me over at that point. I actually thought he was going to potentially hit me, sideswipe me into a wall, but no, he played it very well. Right, the fight is still on here with Palmer and Chappell in front of us. We break deep into this part of the chicane and power out of it. I think Chappell in a couple of places ahead he has to crumble soon with the pressure from Luke. And Luke Palmer, that is, and me, and I've overtaken Palmer there as well.
Come on, Nick. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
There's a good battle happening here. Oh, bit of understeer there. Just about kept it on track. Again through the bus stop. Get it pointed in the right direction before we slam on the power. That is lap 2 complete. Right, a great line there through Eau Rouge and Radion, which is going to put us right on the tail of Chappell here. Keep myself planted over to the right. To the left, sorry. Oh no! Ah! Oh, it's a bad mistake. And I've done it again. Terrible mistake. And a little brush of contact there as well. Spinning out, trying to rejoin, and we've made a bit of a cock-up of things there. Right, these guys are back in my sights now. They're still both on pit straight here. As we take to La Source. Oh, bit of a power slide there through the end of the corner, trying to get on the power too early. I've got to be super careful of that. I've already cocked up my race once from it. Let's not do it again, because P7 would be better than nothing. I've cut the gap ahead to 1.4 seconds now, down from 2.1, so I am catching Luke again. And this has been a battle that's been going on throughout the whole race. It's a good one. And I'm catching up once again.
The gap to Palmer ahead is now 1.5 seconds.
Concentrating hard, and it's paying off because I'm really catching up to him now. The gap is now under a second. 0.9. I'm only on lap 5 of 11, so there is still plenty of time in this race to catch him up.
Okay, Nick.
And I'm reeling him in.
The gap.
Right, this is going to be a great position for us to have coming down the Kemmel straight after this. We're right behind him. And we're just going to lift off slightly because we don't want this catch up to happen right here at the top, at the crest. So that's how accidents happen. I've experienced that before. He's trying to break the slipstream. He's weaving everywhere. I'm going to take to what is going to become the inside at this corner. And I've taken the position back from Palmer. Once again, it's a position that we fought over for a lot of this race, and it's mine. Next in my sights is Paul Chappell again. Another blistering lap from me, now into the 2:13s, and this is good in my pursuit. Oh no! Bollocks! too busy praising myself, and I lost the position to Palmer again. Mierda. The gap is now 8 seconds in front, which seems like a lot to get. You know, I've closed gaps before in this race, but not quite like this. It's lap 8 of 11, so we'll have 3 to go at the end of this one. And, yeah, although 6.5 seconds, maybe a little incident from Palmer there because he's lost about a second and a half to me.
P7.
I can see why this is a great series, though. If you it does provide some really good racing, or it has in this one so far anyway. It's kind of like the Mazdas. It's just, it's the basics. It's the raw materials of what makes up a racing car. It's no faff, no extra bits. And it brings out some of the best. And if we learn to control our right foot, we might actually have a decent go in this series. 2 laps to go. The gap in front has shrunk. It's down to 4.6 seconds from 8 that it was before. So we really have the pace on him. It's just we've crashed twice or spun out twice, and he's done it no times. And that is really what's his advantage over me at this point. I'm pretty confident we could have got Paul in front of him as well if we hadn't have done that. Definitely if we hadn't have done it the first time. So those mistakes really have cost us big time. Still a good position though. It's nothing to be ashamed of in our first attempt.
Oh.
But a lot to improve on. Someone's not happy with something. Whoa, bit of a lock up as we come into the bus stop again for the second last time. It is the white flag lap. The gap is now down to just 3.4 seconds, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to make that. It's a big gap to fill. Gap is now under 3 seconds. It's falling again. I'm really putting the pressure on because if he makes a mistake, like I just did, then I will be there to capitalize. Every time I talk about good things, though, bad things happen to me and I crash, or I spin out, or I make a little mistake. So I'm going to stop talking about that. Although the gap is just 2.3 seconds, so it's hard not to talk about it with just a couple of corners to go. Coming up for the final time to the bus stop chicane. And gentle on that accelerator pedal. Using all the track. It's not the result we wanted, but for a first attempt in the Radical SR10 classes, not bad in P7. I can be happy with that. Before I check the results, if you are new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my iRacing content, and check out my Discord, the link is in the description. And the results are in. Oh, it's disappointing. We get a negative 0.06 to our safety rating. It's only small, but a negative is disappointing. I rating is kind of expected, but it's only a -1, so it's not a big deal. Alright then, how about we take it back to a place we all know I want to be. Yes, we're in the Porsche Cup car, and this time it is at Mugello. It's a series I'm loving being in, so let's go and get a good result here. Join me for qualifying. And across the line at Mugello to start our first timed lap. It's actually my white flag lap, but I didn't get enough practice in the car, so I wanted to take my first timed lap to just get myself sorted for this qualifying lap and for the race. And look, not everything is perfect, but I think that extra lap is going to be good for me. This isn't going to be the fastest lap ever, but as long as we set a lap, I think we'll be okay. Right, keeping it on the track at least. And through the first part of the chicane. And the second. Now coming up to the hairpin. And now just the last corner to go. We're going to take this one a bit deep. Oh, Ria was stepping out then. Probably could have gone onto the power a bit earlier, but there you go. We will end up setting a lap. No matter if it is quick or not, a timed lap is a timed lap, and we get a time on the board, and that time is a 1:55.0. That is P11 that we've qualified out of 20, so join me now for the work, and let's head to the grid. And the lights are on.
Here we go. Go, go, go.
And we are away. Taken to the inside of the track. Got a good start. We are heading right up with the pack down to the first corner here. This is looking quite dangerous, actually. Braking nice and early. As we head to the inside of this corner.
Nice start. Car in front is...
Here we go. We got a good exit there as well. Going to take it up on Suellio. Take to the inside of that one and make a place up again. Oh, bit of understeer there. Right, because we don't know a lot of the track that well, we didn't get a great amount of practice. We have to take a lot of learning from the guys in front as much as we can. And we are sticking with them currently after making up a few places. Can't get on the power too early. Loads of understeer if we do that. Having made up a few positions now, 4 positions in fact, into P7. We take the pit straight behind Princeton.
P7.
Little bit of a lock up there at turn 1, but enough in it that we could keep it on track and stay in our position. Just got to be careful of things like that. Oh, little bit of contact. Oh, big bit of contact. Oh, we're going to lose all our positions now. I've just lost an analog stick. We just got to hope that in the rest of this event, this 13 laps, that this happens to a lot of people, a lot of spins, a lot of lockups, accidents. It's not been a great start. Well, it was a great start to the race, but since then, it's been a little bit unfortunate. Whoa! Couple of incidents there, and I managed to avoid. There we go. So I've made up a position there. Nearly made up 2 with CW in front of us also having to avoid, but he managed to rejoin on track a bit in front of me.
Gap to Webster in front is now 0.5.
Whoa, bit of a blink there from him. Right, here we go. This is my chance now. Oh, he's gone wide. Good. I've taken another place there then. From Webster. Now up into 15th.
Incident in turn 11. Looks like it's...
And there's... Oh! Nearly rejoining, but thankfully he spotted us coming. As we exit the final corner onto the home straight. Now there's a big gap in front, 11 seconds. But a couple of guys are close in front of that, so we can hope for an incident, or we can just put in our absolute best laps here.
Sector 1 is 3.0 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.7 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Incident in turn 3.
Oh, there is an incident. Oh, and the guys there spun out behind me. This is good news for me. Take some pressure off.
I think it might be Bilou.
Oh, big spin out. I can see the gravel as someone's gone off here. It's Glenn, and he's going to have to be careful rejoining. Or I'm going to have to be careful of him rejoining. And I've taken the place, though. More gravel on the track here. Looks like a lot of chaos has been happening in this track here, this part of the race at Mugello.
Turn 15. We think it might be Sergey.
Okay, P13. So I'm only down 2 positions now after having an incident and losing everything I'd gained up to P7, I think it was at that point.
Attention to track limits, please, Nick. You have.
Whoa! No! Not again! Not again, you prick. Let's see if there's anything I can do about it. Not right now, there's not. Just about to start lap 7 of 13.
The gap ahead is now 2.4 seconds.
It's 2 seconds ahead from 2.1. Whoa! Again! Ah!
Oh, fucking twat.
I saved from spinning, I saved from giving up my position, but I absolutely cooked my tires in the process and lost a whole bunch of time to David in front. A big 7 seconds in total, that was. Got to be super careful on these tires now. They're going to be flat spotted, they're going to be cooked to smithereens. This guy behind me is like right up my arse. It's Glenn. Oh, and Glenn's sending it up the inside at turn 1. I haven't defended it. I can't afford incident points or anything like that. We'll try and stick behind him as long as we can. There's always going to be an opportunity to take the position back. Whoa! Not there. Nearly locked up and sent it into him. Oh, he's gone wide, has he? Whoa, I don't know what that was, but he's gone. He's out of my way. Oh, this is where I did it before! And again! Tits. Oh, and we've got a meatball now as well. I can finish this lap, but I'm gonna have to go in. And here we are. Pits. Once again. Is there no fast repair in this? Right, and we are released from the pits. Now, unfortunately, it's already the white flag lap, so this is going to make absolutely no difference, but it will be nice to get round it, do a lap anyway. And here we are, finishing up a very disappointing race, nowhere near as good as the Radical race. Across the line, and unfortunately, we'll take P16. And the results are in. Yes, it is very disappointing. And minus 0.18 to our safety rating. Probably because we didn't do that many corners because we spent most of the race in the pits. And a minus 60 to our I rating, bringing us for the first time in a while under 1200. So very terrible. Basically, just terrible. Yeah, not a great couple of results, but I think we can take some positives away from the Radical race and the Porsche. Look, we need to do more practice next time, but subscribe if you are keen to see more of my C-Class adventures in Season 1 of 2025 on iRacing.
Only weakness I have is for the brunettes. You already know I'll kill any shit I do next. No kids, so I'm raising the roof. Next year they'll admit they just stands like an Uzbek.